Hello, Salsgard here with another episode of Dragon Age 2 where we're playing through on hard difficulty. In today's episode, we're going to try and tackle some more main
You have
quests.
information about the missing Kunari?
I am to help you, yes. Viscount Dumas would appreciate discretion in this matter. I would prefer that you were not involved at all. But that is neither here nor there.
So where would you start, if you were the starting type?
I would begin with the most obvious failure. It's clear the City Guard has no excuse for allowing this. Unless they were involved.
Have any failed to report?
Several. You should start with one of them. Although where you find a swordsman so eager to sell his honor and duty, I'm sure I don't know.
The Hanged Man.
Hanged Man.
Even I know that. Right. Then you know what to look for. I can't imagine this has occurred without notice. There is always a weak link. Please keep this quiet. The Viscount...
Okay, so the first one, we're trying to find some Qunari who's gone missing. And that's supposed to be to get that Aristocka to stop being so mad. Or something like that. Okay, so we have a gift for Isabella.
I have something for you.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, isn't that just the cutest thing?
You can't see it, but below deck there's a perfect replica of you, with a dozen sailors in attendance.
You tease. I'm sure there isn't. It is a worthy goal to work towards, however. Thank you, Hawk. This was a thoughtful gesture.
Okay, and then we're supposed to try and frame some Templar.
Who are you?
I'm here to report Sir Conrad.
I know him. Did he do... something? Or something?
Sir Conrad caught some apostates. They offered him coin to let them go, and he took it.
Sir Conrad? Are you sure?
I'm afraid so.
This needs to be reported. I can't believe it.
That guy was really drunk. Okay, so
You look like you wish
I'm at the Hanged Man. Does it have to be
Just can't fathom
after
why you're still in
dark?
Kirkwall.
Does time of day even matter for the Hanged Man? I'm not sure.
You're smart. You'd be a capable ruler.
That's Varric, but I don't need to speak with Varric.
I don't know if it's
And I don't see any other quest prompts.
Do we ever get to know that?
Prompts. Night. Oh, what is it, night? I've never really paid too much attention before.
You're doing well for yourself.
That's right, pal. Tonight I'm paid and blessed, and all I had to do was turn my head. To all my friends, hey, step back. I know important people. We're gonna show this city what to do with heathen Oxman.
Guard Captain, would you like to have a word with your man?
Guard captain.
Who?
What?
Who?
Who what? I don't...
Who bought you? Who bought the honor of a proud guard of Kirkwall and made him a drunken Mabari bitch?
I don't know. He was a Templar, I swear. He had the seal of the Grand Cleric and everything. It's true.
The penalty for abandoning your post is 10 days on the wall. I expect you to report in the morning.
Well, at least she knows how to take control of her
There's
men.
your answer. A Templar.
With the Grand Cleric's seal, no less. Well done.
All right, I'm just
Okay,
going to
so
say,
now we're gonna go
famous
and
lead
investigate
present-
Templars somewhere. The Chantry. I kind of figured, but I wasn't sure if it was at day or night.
The man was a drunk. Surely you don't think Grand Cleric Elthina is funding zealots?
Don't forget the kidnapped Kunari. That too.
Keep an open mind, Hawk. Elthina isn't behind this.
The Grand Cleric, please. Tell her... 3 Qunari leave an estate. And let her finish.
Serah Hawke.
Sister Patrice.
Mother Patrice. Time has changed us both. Grand Cleric Elfina cannot grant an audience to just anyone. What do you want?
A Templar may have misjudged an order and abused the Grand Cleric's authority.
I assure you, the Templars would never embarrass the Chantry, at risk of the Knight Commander's wrath.
Men were hired for the righteous task of kidnapping a Qunari delegate. A pause that says you knew. But does her grace?
The Grand Cleric trusts her stewards to enact the wishes of the Maker.
Naughty girl.
It sounds like you've been bad. This will shock her grace, no doubt.
Stubborn. All right, Serah Hawke. If you won't abandon this, let me offer you something. The Templar you seek is a radical who has grown unreliable. Confronting him may do us all a favor.
And his relation to you is?
He is my former bodyguard, Ser Vonel.
Ah.
Assume what you wish, but I offer him to you as reconciliation. Meet me at this location. I invite you, Serah Hawke. Come see the unrest these Qunari have inspired.
Need I say I'm skeptical?
Yeah,
It's her game.
I'd definitely be skeptical of anything she says after how she set us up with that Qunari mage. Let's see, so... Dark Town at night, probably. Apparently not. So it's got the same name, it's offered and lost. Oh. It's in the side area, Ser Vonel's refuge.
Easy place to get cornered.
Patrice is here somewhere.
Ugh.
Oh, you should be able to open up this standard chest at the very least.
Just the work of a moment.
Not that there's going to be anything super useful for me.
Like any beast, remove the fangs and it is lost. They are weak before the faithful of the Maker. The only certainty in their precious Qun is death before the righteous.
He's not very happy.
Ser Vonel!
Take a knee, faithful. The Chantry blesses us.
You claim a blessing when you have used the authority of the Grand Cleric so openly? You have brought wrath down upon you. You remember, Serah Hawke? The Qunari have friends, Templar. How will you answer their allegations?
I'm not going to let them kill the Qunari, that's not a very good idea, and I don't like Vonel anyways.
You want to fight? Face someone whose weapons are not bound.
Well, I guess that one died anyways. I don't know why we didn't stop him.
Righteous! Destroy them!
And she's running away, because all she knows how to do is kind of posture. Bunch of random people just decided to attack us. Not exactly the smartest, are they? I don't know how they're so strong for random people, though. Like, these are just people who picked up weapons, and somehow they're as strong as people who are taking down, like, demons and Darkspawn. Everyone is very low on health. and hide behind an obstacle. I need to wait for my healing potion to come off cooldown. Ooh, I've got regular heal and a group heal. Is he just gonna keep on summoning them? I thought he'd have some sort of limit. The revive won't be off cooldown anytime soon, so that's gonna be a bit of a problem. Okay, it seems like we should be able to focus on Sir Varnell now. Because they're all targeting Aveline. Oh, putting that shield on her made this fanatic come and target me. You can use a stamina potion. And there's the revive. Now we shouldn't have any issues. Still saying it, but it doesn't seem like it's spawning any more ads, so he has like, I think that was 4 waves of fanatics, and then he's just by himself. I'm not sure if the waves would spawn regardless of whether or not you focused him down, so I can't really give any advice on how to handle this, besides maybe doing it how I did it, except slightly better.
Time to bring this mess to the Viscount's attention.
Can I not loot them? Did they all get killed?
Madness! Madness!
I thought he only slit one of their
That's a word for
throats.
Chantry involvement. Even if they are fringe elements. Oh, it could not be worse.
Her Grace had no knowledge of this affair. I trust she will deal with it swiftly.
Does he have eyebrows?
You killed them? All of them?
A mother serving the Grand Cleric allowed this to happen.
Are you quite sure? She held a blade with them? Told them to fight you?
No, I cannot say that.
Of course not. Blasted mother. You have no idea the storm these allegations would cause. It would destroy what support
I guess he
do have.
does.
This may have scared her off. She claimed this was not her intention.
Well, that is something. I will make my inquiries. Gently. And you should be careful in your associations. For now, we have other problems. We have the delegate, but I can't return the bodies to the Qunari in this state. Serah Hawke, you know the Arishok. What should I do?
Yeah, I think he'll know anyways.
Hiding this would only make it worse.
It would, wouldn't it? I'm losing my sense of how to balance this nightmare.
Well, I can't really blame him.
I appreciate your help in this matter. As bad as this is, it could have been much worse without you. Kirkwall owes you. I owe you.
Give me money then. That's not as much as I was hoping for, but at least I got some money out of it. And that's wrapped up. Let's see, a shield for Aveline at the Viscount's Keep. And there's the Long Road Home quest here, so we can kind of knock out 2 at 1.
Good day, Sirrah.
2 things at the same
It's
time.
different here as captain. Feels like family.
We'll need to give them answers by tomorrow, Captain.
I'll have them. Dismissed.
The Seneschal was particularly vocal.
Dismissed. You'd think the captain of the guard could requisition a Templar or 2, but no, that would be demeaning. Can't have them working for the people when eternity needs a nanny.
You had to know cleaning up this mess would be difficult.
It's not the challenge, it's the unending part. And really, I blame you. You poured money into a pot that was already full. Everything has shifted. Good job validating the fears of every anti-Ferelden and Kirkwall.
Grouse all you want, but the Aveline I know doesn't regret a second as captain.
They'd have to drag me out of here. And I'm sure some are lining up to try.
Probably.
You among them, I bet. Haven't had much time to follow you around. Not that I need to. I can trust that you at least try to do right. I'm with you if you need me, Hawke. Hawke, I need a favor that I can only trust to you.
Oh, this should be good.
It should be a small matter, but I worry. I need you to give something to Guardsman Donnic, here in the barracks. No questions, and he is not to know it's from me.
Okay.
If that's all you need, I'll walk the 100 feet to him.
Thank you, and please hurry back with his reaction. I appreciate this, Hawke, I really do.
If I remember correctly, if you don't romance her, I think she gets with Guardsman Donnic. And I'm not planning on romancing her.
I have something for you.
Do you now? A shield? Oh, and born by the one true Sir Aveline. Lovely. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I don't see where I went wrong.
I had a shield. It belonged to Wesley. It was difficult to let it go, but I did so. Utility over sentiment,
Oops.
right? We sold it, didn't we?
And here I thought I was being nice.
If you didn't think this would upset me, what was your intent?
Last I checked, you were the one who decided to let the man rest.
It's not about Wesley. You've got me doing a lot of things. Some I don't agree with. Some I'm surprised I do. I'm not sure where I'm going as it is. Replacing what I was with this. I mean, who is Sir Aveline to me?
I thought of you when I found it. Maybe that was foolish.
I can appreciate that.
Then accept it on those merits. Nothing more.
It is a fine shield. You do know that Orlesian Smith slaps Sir Aveline's name on every second piece of armor. This didn't really belong to her.
It does now.
I completely forgot that I accidentally / on purpose sold Wesley's shield. Yikes.
Guardsman Donnic.
Sirrah Hawke, it's been some time. You're here in Hightown now, right? I think the captain mentioned it. I see your uncle now and then on my patrols, but we don't talk.
I have it on good authority that you are going to enjoy this.
Am I now? It's a copper relief of marigolds? Ah, and it helpfully says so. Marigolds. Well, How crafty. Is there a meaning to this that I should know?
Just keep it. I'm sure it's more than it seems.
It would have to be. Right. I'm sure we both have things to do, of varying import. Sirrah Hawke.
I'm not seeing the sense to this.
Yeah, he didn't really seem too interested in it.
You're back. Of course you are. You're efficient. Get things done, good or ill. So, how did Donnic react?
To your garbage, you mean?
I thought it was clear. Metal is strong, copper ages well, flowers are soft. I've clearly gone about this the wrong way. Don't talk to him again. Just take this, the patrols for next week. Post it to the roster and just... listen.
All right. Posting the roster just over there.
I need to know exactly how he reacts. That's key. Thank you.
So much doubt. Unusual, but clearly important.
Hey, Donnic! Whose pucker have you been greasing to get Hightown?
What? You're daft. I'm working dockside on those smugglers.
Says here you're guarding the square. Always been a make-work job, that one. You someone's pet?
Check your eyes. It's a mistake.
Says the pet.
He really doesn't seem happy.
You've got to be kidding me. What did I do to get that post?
Donnic thinks I'm punishing him. But Hightown is a safe patrol, a reward.
You wanted his reaction.
All right. I can fix this. I need 3 goats and a sheaf of wheat. You'll take them to his mother.
This is some of the most random stuff I've ever had to do in a game.
Maybe it will smooth the process.
A dowry? Then this isn't about accusations?
No, it's not.
She's courting the man, with a fear reserved for dragons.
Aveline, you know you can talk to me.
What am I to say? That a grown woman can't speak her mind?
That's
I've been focused
kinda
on being
cute.
captain for so long, that's all I know.
But you were married.
I probably
were you
couldn't
not?
do much better.
That was a long time ago. It was easier, or seemed to be.
Well, this little dance
Sure,
certainly
I guess I'll
should
do
help
it.
me. So what will?
I'm the captain. He's my guardsman. I can't get past that.
If the existing relationship prevents a new one, go somewhere you are equal.
That's
What?
pretty good advice.
Just go out somewhere. Like it's that easy.
What? Too simple?
Tell Donnic, invite him to the Hanged Man. Don't tell him about me. Make
Come
something
on,
up.
just be a bit more
It's a
straightforward.
surprise, or just you, or a group, anything to get him there. He's not like the others. I don't want him to think he's meeting the captain.
Personally, I think she's being, like, she's putting too much thought into this.
Guardsman Donnic, how are you?
Good, I suppose.
Doesn't matter. Free for an evening?
I have no immediate patrols. Why?
It's nothing to be concerned about. Meet me at the Hanged Man.
Very well, Sirrah Hawke. I guess I'll see you there.
Personally, I would have rather...
No.
He thinks that we're hitting on him, I think. But I personally would have rather gotten the 3 goats and the shaft of wheat. Seems like a much more interesting time than just going out to some inn or tavern. So I need to, I don't know, put Aveline in the party. Speaking of her, what is her... Oh, we're friends now. That means I should have her bonus. Damage transfer, damage resistance, that's good. Less resistance, but damage transfer. I think it's this one.
I You go first. I'll be right there. Just don't tell him this is about me.
There were supposed to be others coming, right?
Plans change, apparently.
Right. Look, I should really,
What? No. Sit. Drink.
I wouldn't be too comfortable sitting and drinking with this thing either.
Another round?
make a yes.
What are you doing, Aveline? What are you're calling it off? Come on.
So, Aveline is great.
Look, if this was all an attempt to get closer to me through the captain, you're just not my type.
I can't blame you.
All this playing shy business. I like a little backbone. I have to go. Thanks for the drinks.
That's not what this was about at all.
I couldn't do it. What did he say?
He thinks I'm interested in him.
I'm an idiot.
If you were that far gone, you'd have hidden from the start.
Would it have ended any worse? I need to talk to him. But I'm a mess unless I'm
Then go on patrol with him.
I'm good at that. Killing highwaymen doesn't exactly provide an intimate setting, though.
Yeah, I guess so.
And I'm tired of embarrassing myself.
Then
Yeah.
I'll clear the way and you'll talk to Donick.
Putting you in danger just makes it worse.
Not any worse than it's going
You
already.
made it my problem.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
fixing it.
Very well, Hawk. You pushed. You clear the route up the Wounded Coast, and I will live to regret this, I'm sure.
But yeah, it could not go any worse than it already was. Okay, so I'm gonna add Aveline to the party. I'm hoping I can do this with her.
Hunters.
Stop right there! You are in possession of stolen property. Back away from the slave now and you'll be spared.
Die,
They'll
slaver.
never learn, will they?
Peace was never an option. Speaking of peace, we need to make sure that we deal with this Tevinter Magister. Eh. Oh, come on, you're shielding again? Could you just, like, activate that if you're gonna stand in it?
Let's finish this. There.
Oh, more guys. Sebastian is really getting messed up over there. And you're all just gonna stand in it. Okay, you're dead.
Get back.
I think that successfully interrupted it, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I really wish they could have come up with a bit more unique of a concept for how to fight mages. The mechanics are rather boring. There's the mages who like shielding, and the blood mages who like instantly annihilating everyone.
Where is he?
Please, don't kill me.
Tell me!
I don't know. I don't know, I swear. Hadriana brought us. She's at the holding caves north of the city. I can show you the way.
No need. I know which ones you speak of.
Kill him.
Then let me go. I beg you. I swear
You
I
chose
won't.
the wrong master.
And the wrong mechanics to use as a mage. Stupid shield.
Hadriana. I was a fool to think I was free. They'll never let me be.
They're no longer a threat, Fenris.
That's not what I meant.
There will be more. If Hadriana's here, she won't stop. We need to find her. We'll send a message to Daenerys he won't soon forget.
Lead the way.
The holding caves held slaves in the old times, but apparently they are no longer abandoned. We must go quickly, before Hadriana has a chance to prepare, or flee.
It was their luck we're so skilled.
So I'm pretty sure that's implying that it's a time-limited thing. I can't remember exactly how limited it is. I feel like it shouldn't be... Oh, this is a different area, so yeah, I was thinking that it might be something about if you left a certain area, it would fail, but I'm pretty sure it's just, like, if you complete the act, then you fail. I really don't remember his quests that well. I should have made some poison, I forgot about that. When I go back to the city, I'll try and remember to make some poisons that can do some more damage, or provide some sort of extra support. From what I remember of that poison that I gave Isabella, it lasted quite a while, so it should be pretty useful. And I think it had like a chance to stun or something like that. I keep forgetting to go to the Black Emporium to try and get that respec potion to get rid of this Winter's Grasp. Okay, we've all regen, so we can head over here and kill some more slavers. It definitely is useful to have that passive ability that removes wounds from my party members. It's nice to not have to worry about that anymore. You know, there's a mage somewhere. And he's shielding, because of course he is. Like I said in that other episode, they all have basically the same mechanic. And he's shielding again. Okay, where'd he go? And of course he's shielding again. And another shield.
I'm out of breath. I can't keep this pace. I'm out of breath.
And with that, I'm done.
I guess I'll go and get those chests over there. Try and get as much as I can out of this mediocre encounter.
I don't want to do that.
Oh, that's complex. I didn't notice that. I'll try and invest some more cunning points into him so he can start unlocking the complex ones. I'm pretty sure... Actually, I'm not entirely sure. I think it should be like Master or something. Master
There were many
locks.
such holdings once, especially in the mountains where individual slavers kept private pens. They were designed to protect against raids by fellow slavers. No doubt it's why Hadriana chose this place.
Hadriana won't escape us.
Let's hope this isn't a waste of time.
And in we go. Seems like we're dealing more with companions than the main quest, which isn't what I intended, but
they're still here.
It should be fine, I guess. Blood sacrifice.
See for yourself, the legacy of the Magisters.
Is this allowed?
This is the same layout from that other one with the mentally ill guy who captured that elven girl. I'm not entirely sure if this is Tevinter Architecture. I guess it probably is. It doesn't really... I mean, it kind of looks dwarven. But I don't think there's really any dwarves near here. Not that I can remember, at least. Oh, corpses. That means there's probably a blood mage, which is going to be kind of difficult to deal with. But at least I've got some sort of warning. I wonder if that's going to be a theme in here, with there being a wave of alive people and then a bunch of corpses spawning. Well, I guess not in this room. Would have been kind of nice to have some consistency, but what are you gonna do? Nope, there's mage. And there's a level. So I'll give myself some... since no, I don't need that. Maybe some more willpower. Constitution, health regeneration. Farther health regeneration. Survival restores more health. Yeah, I think renewal will be a good option. And then you want some... probably strength. Knockdown resistance, stun resistance. Slowing less while immovable. I think that should be helpful so she can keep up with the enemies more easily. An elf. Time to rescue some poor slave. That's kind of a weird effect. I'm not sure why it stands out so much. It like really contrasts. I think that's the right word. Or term. I'm not really an artist. I don't know much about that type of stuff.
Are you hurt? Did they touch you?
They've been killing everyone. They cut Papa, bled him.
Why? Why would they do this?
No wonder the Maker left his children.
The Magister. She said she needed power, that someone was coming to kill her.
It's your fault.
We tried to be good. We did everything we were told. She loved Papa's soup. I don't understand.
This has been terrible for you.
Everything was fine until today.
It wasn't. You just didn't know any better.
Are you my master now?
No.
But I can cook. I can clean. What else will I do?
If you go to Kirkwall, I can help you.
Yes? Oh, praise the Maker. Thank you.
I don't think she'd be able to survive on her
I didn't realize
own.
you were in the market for a slave.
I gave her a job, Fenris.
Ah, then that's good. My apologies. Let's find Hadriana and be done with this place.
I was kind of worried he'd get pissed off at me for that. I mean, she obviously didn't really understand how things work, and she was kind of not mentally agile. I might just be misanalyzing things, but I don't think she could have survived without someone to take care of her. As soon as she lost one master, she was immediately looking for another one. Probably doesn't... well, she's probably captured as a child and doesn't know how to actually take care of herself. Okay, so you need cunning. And... resistance. And that's probably... oh, it's for Chantry. For Anders? Why would Anders like something religious? I don't think Anders is a religious person. Seems like it would go even worse than trying to give Aveline that shield. Although her reaction was mostly my fault, I don't think she minds quite as much if you actually let her keep Wesley's shield. Honestly, I didn't even think about it though. I was just kind of trying to empty out my inventory so I had more space. And that seemed like one of the less useful things. Get out of my way. Okay, I think you need some more stamina. You're always running out. And you can get more attack speed. Hopefully I'm able to get him to start either liking me or hating me soon, because right now I'm not getting any bonus from either side. I think for him, having the wrath or the hate option is better for power, but I'll try and make him like me.
Not as much as you
Looks like she's a regular mage. I could have sworn she would be a blood mage since there were those corpses. Just another issue with consistency. Because when we were dealing with those mages who were hiding in that cave, the corpses were there because there was a person who was dabbling in blood magic. But in this one, they're just here even though there's no blood mages. I think Aveline will need some more stamina soon. Well, there's some demons, but she's still not using blood magic. Really an odd choice. Hopefully she's running out of uses of that shield. But since she just summoned some corpses, I'm assuming not. As long as there's some sort of other enemy that'll attack people, they're really likely to use that shield. Seems like they probably have some sort of tactic set up, like you can give your own characters. And it's probably like if there's one person or more of your party left alive, she uses the shield. And if it's only her left, then she uses the offensive abilities. I guess that's probably to keep her from just constantly spamming the shield. Well, constantly more than she already does.
Stop! You do not want me dead!
There is only one person I want dead more.
I have information, Elf, and I will trade it in return for my life.
Ha! The location of Denarius. What good will that do me? I'd rather he lose his pet pupil.
You have a sister. She is alive. You wish to reclaim your life? Let me go, and I will tell you where she is.
It's up to you.
This is your call.
So I have your word. I tell you, and you let me go.
Yes, you have my word.
Her name is Verania. She is in Carinus, serving a magister by the name of Ahriman.
A servant, not a slave.
She's not a slave.
I believe you.
And now he's gonna let her go from this life.
We are done here.
Do you want to talk about it?
No, I don't want to talk about it. This could be a trap. Denarius could have sent Hadriana here to tell me about this sister. Even if he didn't, trying to find her would still be suicide. Daenerys has to know about her and has to know that Hadriana knows. But all that matters is I finally got to crush this bitch's heart. May she rot, and all the other mages with her.
This doesn't mean we shouldn't look for your sister.
What else should it mean? Even if I found my sister, who knows what the Magisters have done to her? What has magic touched that it doesn't spoil? I need to go.
He's so damn edgy. Wait, Aveline? Oh, that's right. So Aveline can't be in my party, I think.
I've been thinking about what happened with Hadriana. I took out my anger on you, undeservedly so. I was not myself. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize.
You are generous. When I was still a slave, Hadriana was a torment. She would ridicule me.
I'm not sure
deny
how I'm
my
going to build my
meals,
party without
pound my
having
sleep.
Aveline.
Because of her status, I was powerless to respond, and she knew it. The thought of her slipping out of my grasp now. I couldn't let her go. I wanted to, but I couldn't.
I'm glad you killed her then.
I should be happy now that Hadriana is dead. Instead, I feel nothing but disquiet. This hate. I thought I'd gotten away from it. But it dogs me no matter where I go. To feel it again. To know it was they who planted it inside me. It was too much to bear. But I didn't come here to burden you further.
We're friends, Fenris.
I'm not certain I know what that is.
Well, at least he got some more friendship. We're making some progress now, yeah. So... You... I guess I'll need Anders to try and have some more support, since I don't have a tank. Okay, so I want him to be a healer, so I can't do anything there. Haste, paralysis, propulsion. You know, something like that should be fine, I think. So I think that Aveline's is the long road home, so we'll try and get there without any interruptions, which is obviously not what's happening. Hopefully with some more support we can just use damage and... oh god, now we're gonna have to go over here. As long as this doesn't trigger any more combat encounters, we should be fine to continue on. Because I don't want to have to deal with other quests that may have tough enemies without having Aveline as my tank. Oh, he's still alive, oops. The other nice thing about having Anders in the party is if I do go down, he can just revive me. Oh yeah, I forgot about the poison when I was at the house. I could have gotten some of that. I have, like, the worst memory. Probably have, like, brain damage or something. Okay, so we'll be taking the right over here and heading up and around. I'm not dealing with whoever's down there. I'm going to just run away.
Is everyone still alive?
Oh, here's some guys who are a bit more relevant to what we're doing. Dogs. Well, thankfully it seems like they're pretty weak. And more dogs. You know, it's kind of funny. I decided not to kill the dog in Dragon Age Origins, even though that didn't really go anywhere because of the horrible performance stability. That's what I wanted to say. But yeah, I didn't want to kill the Barbari because people would probably hate me for killing him because it's just a dog. And now I'm killing all these dogs. I mean, there's other dogs I would have had to kill, but still kind of feels
So
weird
this
killing all these
route's
dogs.
Pretty quiet.
Yes, and it's a real nice night for an evening.
As you say, Captain.
Really awkward.
Yes, as I say.
Maker, she's bad at this.
Oh, I was supposed to go around that way. Oops. Meh. It still worked out. But I mean, unless there was raiders back there, in which case it doesn't really make any sense that they said it was very quiet. Oh, oops. So you should have... Why isn't your Panchea active?
Let's hope this works.
Is that how you say that word? Panchea? Panchea? Panchea?
Looks like a tripline. Watch for traps.
Oh, my inventory's full again. I forgot to sell stuff. Surely there's got to be a better ring, because I see that one that just gives +1 attribute. I'll have to deal with my equipment off camera, because there's got to be some stuff I can make better on my main character.
If it isn't done right, the blade can be too soft. Quenching the steel is a vital step that can make or break a sword.
Right.
A blade for every purpose. What do you think about blades?
I'm sorry, Captain. I drifted off a bit.
Right, of course.
Painful.
said she was supposed to be better on patrol, but I don't really see it. I mean, she is talking directly to him, but she's not really saying much.
It is done.
And down, where we came from, where there's probably going to be some raiders. More slavers. They really like targeting me down. I guess that's what happens when you don't have a tank to take the attention away from me. There's a mage who died really quickly. That wasn't Anders. He doesn't have an aggressive mode active. Actually, I didn't look. Does his ability disable... Yeah, it says cannot cast any offensive ones, so it couldn't... Unless he used the repulsion glyph and that somehow did a bunch of damage. I don't think he used it. I'm not sure why else he would have gone down so quickly compared to other ones. Unless he was just a really weak mage.
Well, guardsman, good patrol. I think we're done, and Hawk, what a surprise. What are you doing here?
Aveline.
Hawk, don't.
We don't have all night, you know.
Would someone please tell me what's going on?
Are you blind, man? Kiss her already.
Captain? I should get back to the barracks.
I thought we were friends.
Friends sometimes push.
I have to fix this. He'll file a complaint, ask for a transfer. You're coming to the barracks to explain why you put him on the spot. Double time, Hawk, or so help me.
You're not getting anything done. If you're gonna try, at least try properly instead of just skirting around the topic. Honestly, that was agonizing, painful to watch. I have rings and amulets that say enemies drop better equipment, but I don't think they actually do that. It seems like the only ones who drop any equipment are ones that already do it. Well, they're stuck in combat.
All done, alas.
Okay, we'll get this wrapped up, and then we'll take, we'll wrap up the quest, and then we'll wrap up the video.
Good day, Sirrah.
Maker. Where is Donick? I have to head this off before it goes to the Viscount. Maybe a formal apology. Something that shows the guards they can still trust me.
You're their captain, not a golem. They expect you to have feelings.
Not if they get in the way of the job.
You don't know that.
I won't be that stupid again.
My apologies, Sirrah Hawk, but I need a moment with the captain.
Guardsman Donick.
Please.
Well, it sounds like something good's happening. maybe too good.
Aveline.
Guardsman Donnick did not file a complaint. This was all incredibly stupid, and you made it wonderful.
I think you can safely claim both halves of that pair.
You're sweet. I knew asking you was the right thing.
Let's not make a habit of it.
There's no way I can ever repay you. Perhaps it's simple. Thank you.
Give me money.
Hey, can I ask you something? Was there a moment when you thought I was beyond help?
Let's just say that if I were you, I'd make this last.
Point taken. Shout when you need me, Hawk. I'll always be here for you. Just knock first. It's a fine suit.
The finest.
Break it down, distribute it.
The Viscount requires parade armor for his inspections.
Then stuff it and mount it where he can see it. I wear the uniform of the Guard.
His Excellency will not be pleased.
His Excellency can mount it.
Oof.
Trouble, Hawk?
Seems like you have enough.
That's what I was gonna say.
You don't know the half of it. And why don't you, by the way? Why aren't you tail deep in the problems of this city? Sure, you do good, but petition a title, take a job. The Guard is always looking.
That's a bit harsh, given my record.
Maybe I'm just sick of being the first stop for complaints about people like you.
Oof.
People like me?
Brand's on about fortune hunters, mercenaries, disreputable professions without purpose. He's a clod, but sometimes, well, it might be good if the city was a little more stable.
You'd be bored.
Come on now. You'd really prefer the troublemakers stay home?
All right. So maybe I don't want to be completely put out of business. And I don't even really mean you.
Don't make it seem
But
like
some
it.
people, they go on without regard and then act surprised when someone starts a circle. There are warning signs, you know. It's worth saying.
Well, with that random conversation, if you liked the video, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell to hear about any upcoming RPG content. Have a good one.